Hey Graphite family, Mike Holbrook here, one of our leaders at the church. Just wanted to give a small thought, small devotion this morning, and also some things that are going to be happening, some updates are going to be happening at the church. First thing we're going to talk about is church this Sunday. The last 2 weeks we've been meeting at the chapel inside with masks. It's been a little different. I liked it. I really did. Definitely different. No singing, and wearing that mask for the length of time is not fun either. But this Sunday we're meeting outside at the camp. We're allowed to have up to 100 people, so we're hoping to max it out, have 100 people there. The camp is going to lead the worship. We're allowed to sing outside, so Alicia and the gang are going to lead us in worship. Boyd is going to be speaking. Andrew is off for the next 2 weeks, so we're meeting this week outside at the camp, weather permitting, which it looks good for now. And then next week we're going to just tune in to Arendelle online, or you can tune in to another one of your churches you like to listen to or speaker you like to listen to. And then the following week, weather permitting, we'll be outside at the camp again, and Andrew will be back ministering to us. So exciting times. This Sunday when you get there, if you're coming, you'll be met and they'll tell you where to park. You can sit in your vehicle, or you can get out by your vehicle in a lawn chair. Bring some coffee, some snacks, and let's have a good time worshiping Jesus and seeing each other again. It's going to be a good time. Also want to talk about an upcoming church survey we're going to be doing. Hopefully we'll have it out the end of August, and then you'll have a few weeks when things calm down in September to give us some thoughtful feedback. We as leaders, we value the people, and we want to do a better job communicating and letting you, the congregation, have a voice. Let's be honest, we're going to need your help with this whole COVID-19 on how we're going to do church moving forward. We have some ideas of what we'd like to do and how this is going to look, but we'd like to hear everyone's thoughts and what you think about that. And so please take the time to give us feedback on that. Also gives you time to give us some encouragement if you have it, and it also gives us gives you time to give us some constructive criticism if you want as well. You need all three in order for a church to be healthy, and so please take the time. We value each and everyone's comments and concerns and opinions, and take the time to do that. The title of my little message this morning is "Don't Get Too Comfy." Don't get too comfy. I don't know about you, but I've kind of enjoyed sitting at home doing church. I get up on a Sunday morning and I don't have to worry about combing my hair. Although it's getting a little bit easier these days the older I get. I don't have to worry about what I wear to church. Often I'll say, "Ange, does this look good?" And she'll say to me, "It doesn't match, Mike." And I'll put something else on, and she'll say, "It still doesn't match, but that's okay." I don't have to worry about that. I get up, I put my pajamas on or whatever, snuggle in the couch with my kids, snuggle in with Ange, the dog maybe, and I watch church. We got the kids programming there. We watch it first, and then we listen to Andrew. Halfway through, if I want to top up my coffee, I'll do that. If I want to grab a little bit more breakfast, I do that. It's become kind of comfortable. It's been kind of nice. And let's be honest here. I don't know how many people are actually going to be listening to me today, but what if you miss the odd Sunday? You don't even do church. One of the Sundays we woke up and we went fishing. I know we didn't do church Sunday morning. We went fishing. I know that's bad. But we did. We had a good time as a family. It was a beautiful day. We had a good time together, and we did church at a different time. So my thought this morning is we need not to get too comfy though. get too comfy. Do we take Sundays off? You take one Sunday off and go fishing. Well, you might as well take another Sunday off. No one's watching, right? No one's taking attendance. We can do what we want. We got to be careful. We can't be too comfy. In this Christian life, we're supposed to do it with other Christians. Jesus says that we're supposed to do it with other Christians. That's the design of church. Church is to be with other Christians and other followers of Jesus and help each other grow in the faith. We're going to look at our passage of scripture this morning, Hebrews 10, 24 and 25, and I got to read it here. And let us consider how to stimulate or stir up one another to love and good deeds, not forsaking our own assembling together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. So there you go, right? The writer of Hebrews is saying you got to go to church. He's saying not forsaking our own assembling, right? It means you can't miss a Sunday. You got to come show up in your Sunday best. You got to go to church. That's what he's saying, right? Well, no, he's not. If we were to take this verse out of context, then yeah, we may think that. But we got to look at the context and what the writer of Hebrews is saying here. The writer of Hebrews is writing to people who at the time were falling away from Jesus. They are falling away from each other and meeting together. It's written to a group of people who are going through and enduring struggles, suffering, and even persecution at the time. In the very early church, when the early church Christians were suffering and going through trials and tribulations, they grew stronger. They grew closer to one another. But this group of followers of Jesus were kind of growing away from Jesus, and they were not meeting together. They were forsaking each other, not getting together. So this is what the writer of Hebrews is writing about. He's telling us, and he's telling them, we need to grow closer as a church. He's telling them we got to figure out ways to rekindle the desire in each other to love and to do good works, it says. To encourage each other more and more, it says, and not forsake meeting together. So what's the point of this, Mike? Why are we bringing this up? What's the point? Am I trying to encourage you to be at church on Sunday? Yeah, I guess so, a little bit. But I want us to be smart as well. Like if you have you're immune compromised, or you're a little older and you don't want to come to church, you don't feel comfortable coming to church yet, then don't come. The Sunday, if you don't want to come, you don't have to come. If you want to just come and park in the church parking lot and stay in your vehicle and kind of listen from a distance, you can. You don't have to come. I'm not saying that. This passage of scripture, though, is saying that we need other Christians. We need to assemble together. So how are we going to do this with COVID? How are we going to do this with COVID-19 moving forward? That's why we're going to be doing a church survey. We want to know what do you guys think? How are we going to do this? Because I think our lives are changed forever. I think things are going to get better, but things are going to be, it's going to be a while, and we got to rethink of how we do stuff. We're still to assemble together. So how do we do that? We might have to pick up the phone more. I'm telling you, I don't like that. I don't like talking to someone on the phone. I like to see them face to face. I like to see them laugh at my corny jokes, or to laugh at them and to share with one another face to face. I don't like it, so I got to get in the habit of doing that, though. I got to get in the habit of picking up. We tried a Zoom message with the church. We didn't get a whole lot of people interested. It went good, but we didn't have a whole lot of people. Maybe that's something we gotta start doing a little more. When we can meet and we can meet outside, we got to start doing that a little more. We got to do things smart and safely, but we got to do that. And how do we do that with this whole COVID-19? How do we reach out? How do we be better disciples and win people to Christ and show them the love of Jesus? How do we do this with COVID-19? We still need our small groups. We still need our church family. We need church functions, but how are we going to do this? That's what we want to know. So the bottom line is what we can pull out of this passage of scripture, and what I would like to get across to you folks is we can't be too comfy though. We can't be too comfy. Church is great on the couch. It's great, you know, and it might feel good when we miss the odd Sunday, but we got to watch. We can't get in the habit of that. We got to think of ways. Pick up the phone, Zoom, come to church when you can. Talk to people. We still need each other. We're commanded. Jesus says we're commanded to be together. That's how you learn. You learn from each other's mistakes. You learn from each other the joys and suffering. You learn through conflict. I know that's hard, and I don't fathom that at times. But the Bible's clear. We learn from each other through conflict, and we can grow closer together through conflict in good times and in bad times. How are we going to do this, folks? We still need each other, but we have COVID-19. How do we do it? We got a survey coming up. We'd like everyone to participate as much as you can. Just like the writer of Hebrews says, we can't forsake assembling together. So let's try not to get too comfy. I'm speaking to myself here. I'm speaking to myself. I'm not just speaking to anyone directly. I'm speaking to myself. And let's encourage each other. We have to look at how do we do church moving forward. And we value everyone's opinion. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye.